Kobe was efficient, bro.
Kobe was efficient, but at the same time, he
was not that efficient. Stop
yes,
it.
he was, bro.
Just let him finish his point. Just let him finish, man. Damn.
Hit the mute button.
You don't understand. Let him finish.
Mute him, Carl. You got
They're
the
lying.
I'm gonna
Hit the mute button, bro.
Come on, man.
Again, it's like you got people who talk to hear themselves, and then you got people who know what they're talking about. There's a big difference. Kobe Bryant played in the least efficient time in NBA history. And even by the numbers, when you look it up, he's not as inefficient, nearly as inefficient as the people wanted you to believe he was. Then you go back to the efficiency argument. The biggest difference between LeBron James and Russell Westbrook are not the counting stats. It's the efficiency. The biggest difference between James Harden and Russell Westbrook is efficiency, because why? When you have the ball in your hand as much as you do on offense, the objective is to what, Carl? Let me know.
Say again.
This guy.
And what James Harden won?
So can you put him back on mute, please? Because I'm going somewhere. I don't want to hear him. If the objective is to score the basketball, right, as many times as you can, isn't the goal as many times as you can is to be efficient? Isn't that where efficiency comes into play? You can't give it and take it back because you're inefficient. That has been my argument against Russell Westbrook from the beginning. Go ahead, Andres. You had something to say about efficiency.
So, not to counter Ray's point, but to add to it, Russell Westbrook was efficient his MVP year. Every year after that, the efficiency has dropped. Are we in agreement or no?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I was just curious. When it comes to Kobe, like, I don't understand why you know what's funny? So I'm not gonna turn this into a Kobe segment, but like he's getting inducted on Saturday, so I'm gonna bring him up. Every single time people bring up a player in NBA history, people talk about, let's say, Dr. J, for example. So people say Dr. J is better than Kobe because Kobe didn't do A, B, and C. So Kobe isn't as good as A, B, and C, but he's in the conversation with A, B, and C. So how is he not in the conversation? That's for one. Number two, Kobe played in the greatest era of NBA basketball. Whether you're 60 years old or 15, I don't care how old you are. But if you watch the game, the way the spacing was back then when you had Smush Parker, Quan Brown, and no head coach, compared to today where people are firing threes. Anthony, you said something about Steph Curry. The reason why the league it is today is because of Steph Curry, not because of Russell Westbrook. Stephen Curry revolutionized the game. Russell Westbrook revolutionized a stat. Steph Curry revolutionized the whole game. In 2015, this man won the MVP, averaging 24 points per game. Why? Because every game was a blowout, and the game was.
Hold on, wait. How is that not the same thing? How is that not revolutionizing the game?
What?
Wait, what's not revolutionizing?
Did you hear? And did you hear his point?
How is that not? Because Steph Curry revolutionized the stat too, the 3-point shot. Right?
Every team in the NBA
is
one
championship. A triple double is a stat. You can't negate one stat and say the other stats matter. What?
So, Ed, it's clear you did not understand his point at all.
No, it's clear his point was wrong. Right.
Do you understand the difference between?
He doesn't.
What is the difference between a three-point stat and a triple double stat? Tell me.
Championships.
Tell me. I'm saying everybody don't have KD to carry him and get lucky enough that the LeBron, not LeBron, but Kyrie and Love get injured. Everybody don't have that luxury.
Can you prove that they would have won if they had them? Can you prove it?
He can't.
The next year. What are you talking about? Can I prove it?
Steph wasn't healthy the next year. That Steph wasn't healthy the next year, bro.
Who wasn't healthy the next year?
But again, going by your standards.
Like Carl said, did he play? Did Steph play?
But listen, going by your standards. But again, Anthony, I'm going to use what you just said. You said Kevin Love and Kyrie didn't play. Draymond didn't play in one of the most crucial games. So you want to throw that out there.
Okay, that's one game. What about the other 6?
Kyrie,
that's one game. What about the other 6? They was out a whole series. They was out the whole series.
Doesn't matter.
That's one game. They was out the whole series. Oh, now it doesn't matter.
No, because you just basically talked about a player.
Hold on.
You talked about missing players.
What is Draymond? Draymond was the third player. He was missing his second and third fiddle. Second and third fiddle. You talking about 2 players to one?
So you know what?
No, Carl.
No, wait.
When is one more than 2?
Listen.
When is one more than 2?
Anthony, do you realize, Anthony, let me tell you.
When is one more than 2? Do you realize you're wrong? You just tried to compare. You just tried to compare Draymond Green to Kevin.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. Listen.